Last night, SGA, he outshined Luka. And he did. He did. SGA, they look, the Mavs did everything in their power to try to put the game away in the first half and couldn't do it. They had their opportunities, played well, but OKC just kind of hung around, and then they got back in the game. But Luka, first off, let me say this. Kyrie Irving has to get more shots. I don't know if Kyrie's hurt. I don't know if Kyrie is worn down. I don't know any of that. But the fact of the matter is Kyrie Irving has to get more shots. Okay? Because 4 for 11 is not enough for Kyrie Irving. 11 shots is not enough for Kyrie Irving. Nope. Nope. I'm sorry. Well, PJ Washington is getting more shots than you. Derek Jones Jr. is getting more shots than you. That can't happen. Kyrie's got to get more shots. Secondly, Luka, how are you going to go 6 for 20? What are we doing? No, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. OKC, look, stars have to be stars. This was a game OKC had to have. And SGA just said, no, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. I'm going to do it all in the mid-range, too. He only took 1 3-pointer last night. I'm going to do it all in the mid-range, and you're not going to be able to do it. Went 14 for 27, clutched down the stretch. He made his free throws where Luka missed. Luka had an opportunity to tie the game and missed. Unbelievable. You can't do that. You can't do that. Not enough people are talking about it either. And maybe they will today. Maybe they will talk about it, but you can't miss free throws. You're going to tie the game and you miss a free throw? Not if you're Luka Doncic. So that's all I know. That's all I know. SGA outshined him. My man Pat Cockrell, I know he's happy today. I know he's happy today. So glad to see OKC not roll over after getting punched in the mouth in the first half. Yeah, this game was do or die, and SGA and the boys came through. Absolutely. Like I said, they got punched in the first half. But like I said, they didn't get knocked out, and they just hung around and just hung around. And that's all you got to do sometimes, and then let your star bring it home for you. Let your star bring it home for you. And he did. And Luka did not. Luka did not. Yeah, well, Cam, Dallas missing free throws and Doncic's turnovers were terrible. Yeah. And, look, he was 6 for 20. And I'm not going to say that, okay, you got to make every shot because you're going to have bad shooting nights. It happens. But do something else. And I know people will say, well, you had a triple-double. That's why triple-doubles can be misleading. 18 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, triple-double, but you went 6 for 20. That 6 for 20 is awful. You know, you miss a free throw late to be able to tie the game. What was it, with like 9 seconds to go? 10 seconds to go, he misses a free throw that would have tied the game? Yeah. Sometimes things are misleading. Misleading, man. He didn't play a good game. He played a bad game. So, he played a bad game. So, we'll see what happens moving on to game 5. That might have just been the breath of fresh air that OKC needs. You know how I've been talking, and a lot of people have been talking about OKC super young. You know, how are they going to handle adversity? They got down 2-1 on the road. Well, you go on the road after being smacked around in the first half and you win game 4 to tie the series. Maybe they've grown up quickly. Maybe sometimes when your star isn't super emotional and doesn't get rattled, maybe that's what the other guys need to understand. Hey, man, we're not getting rattled. We're out here. We're just doing our thing. And they're playing with a calmness to them. When your superstar plays with a calmness to them, maybe that overcomes inexperience. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that overcomes inexperience. We've never really seen the NBA before. But I think we saw it last night. I think we saw it last night. Somebody mentioned over here on TikTok, yes, they grew up a little. Yeah, I believe so. So I believe so. I just think that it's a SGA is just the silent superstar. He gets to his spots. He can't be rushed. He does everything that you want your superstar to do. And when the chips were down and they said, take us home in the fourth quarter, he absolutely got OKC home. That's what you want out of your superstar. Making tough shots, getting to all of his spots, setting up teammates. He did it last night. Luka did not. I'm not saying Luka has never done it. We know how good Luka is. But last night, when they needed him, he wasn't there. And neither was Kyrie. Look, we can say what we want. Kyrie can't be taking a backseat to PJ Washington or Tim Hardaway Jr. Nope. You can't do that. You can't do that. At some point, you've got to take the shots. 15 to 18 shots is a minimum for Kyrie in a playoff series. He got to start taking more shots. Unless he's hurt, which I don't think he was hurt because what did he play, like 40-something minutes? Yeah, he played 41 minutes, so he ain't hurt. Got to take more shots. Got to be more aggressive. Got to be more assertive. And Luka's got to go to him and tell him, hey, Kyrie, I don't have it going tonight, man. I need you to take over. I need you to take over. But it also might be a case of OKC is D'ing him up. So it may be that too. You know, maybe they're making him work for everything that he gets. But yeah, Luka has 7 turnovers last night. You can't have that, man. You can't have that. So it was, they had an opportunity to knock him out in the first half. They did not do it. They let him get back in the game. SGA is just that guy. So SGA is that guy. And somebody's pointed out, yes, just like I did, when your superstar is calm and collected and doesn't get rattled, you have an opportunity to win. You do. You know, that's literally the opposite of Luka. SGA is Luka is so emotional with every play. With every play. He was fouled every time down the court. You know, with every play. And when he doesn't have it going like he didn't have last night, the thing that bothered me the most about Luka was, y'all remember near the end of the game in the fourth quarter, there was kind of a scramble for a ball, a loose ball, and they hit Holmgren in the corner for a 3, and Luka was grabbing his knee. I said, hold on a minute, man. You can't be grabbing your knee when your team's in the scramble drill and a guy's going to get a wide open 3. I don't want to hear you grabbing your knee. You can't do that. You can't do that. Because if you're grabbing your knee, that means your knee must be hurt. That means you got to come out of the game. But nope, you grabbed your knee, and then 3 seconds later, when it was time to inbound the ball, you were just fine. That's weak. That's weak, people. That's weak. And there's a lot of Luka fans out there. I'm one of them. Can't do that. Can't do that. Don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. That is Bush League, to be honest with you. It's Bush League. Your team's in the scramble drill. The score was tied at the time, and all of a sudden you're going to grab your knee because you don't want to run out and contest a 3-pointer? Yeah, I have no place for it. And again, don't tell me you're hurt. I believe that he is hurt, but he played 42 minutes. Run your ass out there and go contest. I know today that the Dallas radio stations are going to kiss Luka's butt and they won't say anything about it, but we can say about it here on Big B Daily. We can talk about it. We can talk about it. Don't be making those weak plays, man. Don't be doing that. Grabbing and if anybody didn't see it, if you get an opportunity to go back wherever, YouTube, whatever your case may be, go back and find it. It was 86-86. And then all of a sudden, Luka grabs his knee. Holmgren gets a wide open 3. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody wants to hear that. Stop it. So, but either way, SGA brought him home. He brought him home. Luka did not have a good game in a game. I think, and here's what I'll say. If Dallas wins that game, I think they end the series in 5. I think they go back to OKC because I do think that the inexperience would kick in and the guys, they wouldn't just roll over, but they would just lose that game 5 at home. The game would be close, it would get tight, and they would lose it. But you go on the road and you win a must-win game. This is a series now. You got home court. Wouldn't surprise me if the Thunder win this thing in 6. I'm still predicting Dallas in 6, but it would not surprise me if the Thunder win this thing in 6. Would not surprise me at all.